Hello there internet, and welcome to the third entry of my little gaming diary. Last time in Yakuza 0, I talked about Majima's adventure in the world of cabaret clubs and Lee's disturbing plan to throw the Yakuza of Makoto's back. So let's pick up back there. Chapter 8, Tug of War, starts right after I got a phone call from some random guy summoning me to the ground. The trio of Majima, Lee and I deduced that the stranger must have picked up the stuff Majima threw away, and we should go forward by confronting the guy who's currently waiting at the ground. Arriving at the club, we are met by familiar faces. Oh no, not those guys again. But wait, we aren't fighting this time. Instead, the Yakuza explain that the strange caller is their boss. Now that tickles my interest. Turns out that the stranger is Homare Nishitani, the patriarch of the Omi Alliance's Kijin clan. He is a little bit weird, to say the least. So what is the reason for Nishitani's visit and help? Nishitani killed Makoto's body double for us, so we should repay the favor by handing over Makoto. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. He won't indulge in the information why he wants Makoto unless we fight him. But there's only one problem: Majima's rule of the customer is king. But don't worry, Nishitani has a solution for that.
もしもし、警察でっか。わし、キャバレーグランドの支配人ですわ。何？今、頭おかしなったヤクザが店でドス抜いてますね。全然客やないです。強盗ですわ。はよ、助けに来てください。
I told you he's weird. The fight itself is not too difficult and has some boss moves in there. Of course we do defeat Nishitani, but he doesn't share his motive, as the cops show up to arrest him. Well, that sucks. Guess it's just back to usual business now. No wait, there's more! Sagawa suddenly shows up at the club. He is really happy that we killed Makoto, but I can't shake the feeling that he is a little suspicious of us. But hey, at least he wants to hold up his end of the deal to get Majima back into the Tojo clan. Good job, Majima! We did it! Still, I can't shake a weird feeling about this whole Nishitani situation. I should probably tell Lee about that. Just as I want to meet up with him, I'm approached by his friend, the Chinese underground doctor. He tells us that he's looking for Lee, as he wants to bring him some painkillers for his wounds. Weird. Lee actually seemed fine earlier. Even his bullet holes disappeared. Since I'm in a good mood, I decide to help the guy out by bringing the drugs to Lee. But let's put a pin in that for now. I have been pretty busy with this whole Makoto business, and I think I earned myself some free time. Fighting randos on the street and throwing money around gets old quick though. So what better to do in a game that lets you do almost everything than heading to an arcade to play video games? I just really like video games, okay? What you see right now is a game called Space Harrier, and this is actually a real Sega game. So kudos to you, Sega, for emulating a real game in your game. I did meet a really nice arcade employee too, Kyoko. She's into video games too, and we actually get along great. She even makes a tempting offer. Should I manage to beat her high score in Space Harrier, she will let me into her fantasy zone. You bet I beat her high score! Of course, it turns out she wasn't talking about sexy time. Just another video game. Safe to say I was a little bit tense after that. So Majima and I decide to check out one of these video clubs. They offer educational videos on the female anatomy. I did end up befriending the clerk there, and my new friend tells me about a legendary videotape that is handed out by a woman in white somewhere out there in Sotenbori. With my ruse sense tingling, I eventually end up finding said lady and trade the legendary videotape for... soup. Sure, why not? I bet you guys are dying to see what's on that tape. That has a familiar ring to it. Ooh, that was spooky. So what did we learn from that? I guess even scary videotape ghosts like soup? Alright, let's get serious again. I really should get Lee his painkillers. That's weird. Even he says he feels fine without them. But let's not think about that too much. Instead, let's clue Makoto and Lee into the whole Nishtani situation. Majima urges the duo to leave town, and just as they want to do that, our doctor friend shows up, together with Sagawa's watchdogs. Oh noes! The shady character did a shady thing and sold us out.
What a twist!
But don't worry, he does get his just desserts, and we get to fight more people. Being the good guy he is, Lee wants to help his backstabbing doctor friend, leaving us to escort Makoto to his office, where he will be waiting with a getaway vehicle. Oh great, we have to sneak around town and fight Yakuza while keeping Makoto safe, because that was so much fun the last time. Yep, I hate it. I eventually do make it to Lee's office, but oh noes! The bad guys are already waiting for us there. I guess it's time for more fighting. Well, that was a pretty nice neck break, but this whole video has been missing something. We got the violence, but why is nobody screaming at each other? Ah, yes. Thanks, Majima. That's much better. Lee did finally show up, of course after I dealt with all the bad guys, and he goes ahead to get the car ready. And would you believe it? They escape Sotenbori and live happily ever. Or maybe not. Our old friend Sagawa suddenly shows up and gives me the typical bad guy speech, and it looks like this is the end of the line for Majima and I. Nope, another swerve. Another stranger shows up to save us. I think he's here to save us? Wait, who is that guy? Ah, yes, that totally explains that. Wait, that's the end of Majima's chapter?
Just up.